ọpọlọ mosquito tó wà lórí girl yìí. Ọpọlọ mosquito. Aláyé bàjẹ́.
They are doing all this. Why do you think things are going this way?
I was about to ask the same question. Making the end game, like what's the end game? Like I don't
think they are doing this thing. Nígbà míì máa wà tó máa jẹ́ pé láti mú òótọ́ jáde ni. Nígbà míì dẹ̀ máa wà tó máa jẹ́ pé láti fi olóòótọ́ sí pé ìkà ni. Ani kí kíní kan tó ṣe kíní kan ohun rere kílẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ṣìkà àbí kíkà tó pọ̀ ṣìkà àbí báwo ni wọ́n ní ohun rere ti bàjẹ́ nǹkan àti lọ. Why did you think all this thing is happening? Má kàn ṣe máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Má ṣe máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Èmi àti ṣe máa sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni. Now it may look like maybe maybe you want to support, maybe kiniko, but trust me, mi ò lè purọ́ fún yín. That guy do not deserve all this.
Ìwọ tó parọ́ kú.
Ó dàbí pé kàn sọ pé ṣé olórí kunkun ni ìwọ lórí ẹ pọ̀ tó fẹ́ tẹrí sí. Wàá pa lórí, àá fi ayé wọ̀n. Àtẹ̀dẹ̀ wàá dúpẹ́ pé kò jù báyìí lọ. Tó bá lọ di ti assassinate àbí wọ́n ṣe ẹni tí fihàn náà kọ́. Kéèyàn máa lọ ní títì kan snap picture, kéèyàn wà ní post office kan snap picture, kéèyàn ṣe báyìí. Ṣé ẹ rò bí aláṣọ
about doing fatal things, evil things? Gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ assassination.
Ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wèrè ẹ̀. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀fọ́.
Assassination, rape and all that.
Ọmọ mi kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀fọ́ ṣèbí díẹ̀ fọ̀ wọn náà ló wà.
Assassinating ló.
Ẹni tó lọ snap picture King White níbi tó ti rìn. Ta lẹni tó ṣe? Ṣe bínú káàmpù ẹ̀ yìí náà ni. Ṣe bọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ni àbólóṣì ni ẹ. Ó wà ní anywhere tán bá take photo ẹ̀ ṣe bọ́mọ náà ni. Wọ́n gbélé ìyá Mohbad síta ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ náà ni. So what are you talking about? Kí ló ń sọ? Kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ dìdìrín tó ń sọ?
Àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n gbé picture yẹn ní ìyá Mohbad.
Àtọ́jọ wà náà nìyà.
Àbíṣẹ́ gbogbo yóò ẹjọ́ wà ní pẹ̀lú Bukky Jesse. Wàá máa wá síta wàá máa Bukky Jesse bọ̀ lẹ́yìn gbogbo ìjọ ń ṣe meeting ni. Aláyé bàjẹ́.
Ìkọ́ tèmi ti ẹ̀fẹ́ béèrè. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn nígbà tó mọ̀ pé òun tó bàbá ọmọ ṣì kí ló ń ṣe kí ló ń pa alákàrà fún? Débò ló divide tí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìwọ ló sọ pé ìwọ ló mú ibi tó fẹ́ dúró sí.
Bá ti fi wọ́n lẹ̀ tó bá ti fi wọ́n kàn pípẹ́ ṣé bóun ló yà ìyá àtọmọ yẹn ló yà wọ́n sọ́tọ̀ kó lọ́dọ̀ òun mi. So gbà tó dẹ̀ ti yà wọ́n sọ́tọ̀ ẹ̀ kọ́ dẹ̀ gbọ́ bùkátẹ́ kí wà ní wàhálà tẹ́lẹ̀ bá kábà ìtorí Ọlọ́run. Tí ò bá tó bàbá ọmọ ṣe kò tó bàbá alákàrà náà gbà tó mọ̀ kó lè manage òun ẹ̀mí òun kí lè manage wọn fún. Gbogbo kan tó ń ṣe yìí sí wọn màmá ẹ̀ náà set up fún dragi and àpètè
wọ́n fẹ́ kàn drag ìyá ẹ̀ náà ni so that tó bá ti drag ẹ̀.
Because the last time they cut it and go and give it to the camera. I was trying to advise her but she has to be very careful of people that she will trust because at this time she's very vulnerable. Mommy busy. Ẹ máa bọ́ lẹ́nu network yìí ò dáa.
Okay. Ẹ bá dà wọ́n mú yín ṣeré ni. Ẹ bá dà wọ́n.
Nítorí ìyálòde ni. Tí ìyálòde bá
bẹ̀rẹ̀. No speaker ni. Tí bá ti mute, ó yẹ kí mute.
Mo tó ẹ̀ mo sọ ń gbà yẹn pé this woman you have to be very careful, you are very vulnerable. The way I'm looking at it, these people, the kind of mind game they play and the kind of cunningness that they have is above your pay grade. You can't deal with this when it comes to being mischievous. You might be cunning your own way, but some people, their greed is beyond human comprehension. You can't deal with them. You have to be very careful who you talk to, who are allowed to come closer to you. Without knowing what you're but they cut it and go and send it to her, and she read it in a negative way. Oh, I know to wash loud. This same man, no, cut a lot. I don't know why people, that woman, I just pity her to some extent, but it is what it is. Because even Kokati and what hand over Bobo State, leg Bobo, if care is not taken, crumbs no marry. These people are going to fleece them. They are blood suckers. They are all leeches.
Sis, right now, if you go to Instagram on Trolling Kingdom, Zinoleski, ó dẹ̀ gbé orin Mohbad síta, ó dẹ̀ gbé orúkọ ẹ̀ sí òun lòun kọ. So people are streaming that song, and the monetary part is going to Zinoleski. Now,
gbogbo distraction náà ni.
olórí burúkú ara yín, àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ mójútó rè royalty ọmọ yín.
No.
Royalty ọmọ yín mójútó. Àwọn èèyàn tí ń fi royalty ọmọ yín wọ́n ti ń pa owó, wọ́n ti ń jẹun. Wèrè yín wá ń dúró dè àwọn public. Kọ́ wọn máa dáwó fún yín. Ẹ fẹ́ wọ pátá, ẹ fẹ́ ra brazier, ẹ fẹ́ ra sanitary pad, ó fẹ́ fárúgbọ̀n, ó fẹ́ shave. Public ló jẹ́ ọmọ ni wọ́n dáràn.
Ṣé gbogbo distraction tó ń ṣe yìí? I always say this thing, maybe too much conspiracy theory movie. Always follow the money. Always. Do you think all these people coming out of the woodwork? Tí ṣẹ́pọ̀ ti káwọn kan wọlé, àwọn búkì gbogbo wọn ti wọlé, they've unleashed another set of people. Táwọn iná bá cast, wọ́n tún káwọn wọ́n tún unleash àwọn.
Wọ́n tún kọ́ mi wọlé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So they know what they are doing. Always follow the money. Who is the most beneficiary of all this thing that is happening? If you know the most beneficiary, you know the architect of all this script that are being played out here. It's a common sense. Tí kò bá lọ sí direction in wiki o, wọ́n kò gba another distraction wá ní àkọ́túnlé film. Even this guy that take gbogbo ẹnu kò yìí, I won't be surprised if that guy is not reporting back to certain people. Because this thing is deeper than the music we're talking about. It's going beyond it. But these people, and Mama ati Baba yẹn, their level of understanding of what they are dealing with people, sharks. These people are sharks.
Because they know they are stark illiterate. They are giving them crumbs.
Apart from being
and they are
illiterate,
happy.
apart from being illiterate, they don't have discerning spirit. You can be an illiterate, I have a discerning spirit. I'm like, what farabalẹ̀? What farabalẹ̀ ni? Ìwọ ọmọ yìí ìwà àtọkọ ẹ̀ wẹ̀ iná understand kìíní. Ọmọ bí tọkọ ẹ̀ ti ń bá kẹ̀sì dé, máa lọ àwà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. This girl understands the in and out. She knows where the cops are buried. And that's one of the reasons. Do you think the fight they are fighting now is not even about the property again? It's about this because those people, they don't want to face her because they know she's a worthy adversary. They know she will not take peanut. She knows the worth of what is being known her husband. But Toba to eliminate your color, no. Toba Kuyati Baba, Toba for any peanut, they will take it and move on. They know what they're doing. This is beyond the gbogbo argument ẹ̀ ń ṣe lórí bíbá yìí tẹ́lẹ̀ máa ṣe ọ̀tún lẹ́ni tó bá dọ̀la tó máa change ẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni gan. How sincere is she? Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, I told them, even when we go no more, never don't even trust your own shadow. Your shadow can be cajoled.
Can be deceptive. Can deceive you.
Don't even trust your shadow. If I was like, don't even trust anyone. Mama, don't trust anyone. But Mama, I don't want to use the word girl. She's a bit trusty to myself. Like when some certain people tell her what she wants to hear, she believes them. But without knowing that she's the one that even holds the card. That woman doesn't know the power that she has on this case. And I think it's as a result of being, when somebody has been abused too much, they don't have self-confidence or self-esteem to start. If this woman knows that she holds the key to all this, Baba Ego Lenumbeto. 30 years ago, bullshit. She's a strong woman. She holds the key. She's the mother of that child. She is more leverage in this case than her husband. But she doesn't know the right. And people that are around her, they don't even know how to know her right. They don't even know how powerful she is in this situation. That's the painful part. That woman, she holds the key. Because that woman never married her legally. Tó bá kọ́kọ́ dàbọ̀ bọ́ sí case kó bá kọ́kọ́ kó pé wọ́kọ́ ló lọ́mọ kó lọ akọ́kọ́ mọ lọ yanjú yẹn náà kóòtù ìyẹn akọ́gba injunction á lọ sanmọ́ ẹ̀ á ṣe gbogbo kọ́ tó yanjú yẹn tó ti yanjú gbogbo kọ́ tó ní yanjú. Bàbá akọ́kọ́ máa lọ japò akọ́kọ́ gbéṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lé yẹn lọ kó máa lọ prove pé òun ni bàbá ọmọ náà. Òun á dẹ̀ ṣe kọ́ tó ní ṣe á fọ́mọ ẹ̀ ní a very dignified bye-bye. And she take care of everything. She step up like the matriarch of the family. but pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó even ẹni tí ó fẹ́ dáṣọ ọ̀rọ̀ ní gọ́tà rẹ̀ lẹ́ máa kọ́kọ́ wò. The guy managing them, can he even manage his own life? I pity that woman to some extent, but when people our society, they do a lot to women. They make us not to believe in ourselves. They make us that we need validation from people. Well, if she's a very strong man, why does she need to go and stand under the umbrella of that guy that can't even take care of himself? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put him down. But what I've seen so far, he's an hustler, so his positioning is justly to be in a position that anything about Wallace inside Mama, he has the largest cut. And if that woman is not, is going to skim that woman out of what is entitled to her and her son. They have to be very careful. Hello, Mamu, I'm not to Mamu alone. Don't matter, you could wash up with you, Abu. I was shallow, Waku. I wish I could do a coto Danny.
I don't know the
talk abusi wow. Kilawi goes on.
No, but Africa when you're they shouldn't have come out to say anything in the first place.
No, Africa when you're mad that's but what I'm trying to say the people they are.
What I'm saying is that they caused it. They did not set any boundaries. They did not say no, stop there. You need to tell people to stop. If not, they won't stop.
That woman if that guy say, Mama jump, she asks the man, how high?
No, you think Cherry, what we always get the wrong impression. You see, this woman wants to be impressionable. See, maybe to find a way of drawing him back. Doesn't mean in the first place. I cannot take, I know that Joseph Aloba is a narcissist, but I'm seeing a different side to Mama Mohbad too, that I'm surprised. So don't ever think, by me, Tabawu, I know everybody inside there. But the bottom line is, but the bottom line is that some aspects of this woman that this man is saying, I'm seeing some aspects of them. And I believe that as a woman, you can stand up. So you do, Sherry, I went to school. Let me tell you, I went to school. 1 minute, please. At the university, I will go home with them to ask me what their moms are selling. But their moms were searching. Their moms sent them to school with all this money they became so enlightened. I had friends, they got her. They will travel, they will come and meet us in class. Somebody, we'll talk. They were very close to me. And I used to be so impressed with the women. Honestly, we have no reason. Like you said, a woman must learn to stand up for herself. Mama Jeka, because what the society expects is that.
Let me tell you, environment says a lot. What is the position of our mom and that relationship? We have to check that. And this woman looks like I think she has I'm not a psychologist, but I think she has a kind of battered woman syndrome. Kind of like a Stockholm syndrome.
I understand you. That's what I'm saying. That a lot of times, because we want to impress the society, because we want to impress.
She cares so much about what will people say.
What people say. The moment you put that before your own happiness,
you are the one that is wearing the shoe. You are the one that knows where it pinches.
Oh, thank you very much. So to back them, I impress them.
Yeah, lot of Nigerian women they do that actually.
They do that.
Like
it's about impressing
in my own personal life, I will do some things like this. My younger sister will sister me I'm anybody.
That is just exactly. The moment you want to put society first,
because no matter
like once I had a friend of my husband's friend. Okay, no problem. I just continue. I just go para English class. Mama saw later. Let them go back to the English class. Where is Yellow Day?
Àwọn pátá yín, àwọn kọ̀líìgì tẹ̀tí bẹ̀rẹ̀.
That's true, honestly. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nùkìní is too much.
Mommy DC.
You are making noise. Right? Okay, kò sí wàhálà. Wọ́n ti dàrú mọ́ ṣàpà. Some people are double agents làwọn ẹlòmíì. Níbi tá a wá bá dé àdúrà mi because tó bá lọ tí ò tó ọba jáde tí gbogbo kíní yóò bá padà hàn sí yẹn wá ní ṣe bó sábà ń jẹ́ kan báyìí àdúrà mi wá mo ti wá fẹ́ kó wá hàn mo fẹ́ kójú àṣebí hàn mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ wá hàn káwá mọ̀ bí tá a dúró sí àìmọ̀ wá kí ẹ̀ bí tẹ́.
gbogbo la ṣe bí.
tó bá lè fọ́ kó fọ́ tó bá lè dàrú kí lẹ expect lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé ológo 1340 nínú 19k nínú 10 people tó ń view ẹ̀ òun nìkan ó ní àkáǹtì 5 so ẹ wá ní kó má dá gbogbo á dàrú now because ó ti mọ̀ wípé a ní ká kúkú dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù sẹ́kẹ́ anybody má ti ẹ̀ nẹ́ni kí gbogbo ẹ̀ fọ́ lójú kó fọ́ nímú.
Well, in Sammy Jojo's voice, I'm coming, son. Ọlọ́run bọ́dọ̀ yìí máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn lóòótọ́. I'm coming, son. Àwọn èrè pọ̀ gan ọjọ́ sísọ Mohbad. Kọ́ ló ń kọ́ máa ṣàánú wa. Ní ẹ jókòó síbẹ̀ o kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń cap nonsense látara o kàn ń fa bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sí dragging. Tá bá tún mú yẹn sọ́wọ́ sí báyìí sí ẹ máa parí pé wọ́n ṣe anything. Not knowing that ìwọ gangan lórí problem tó ń ní other side yẹn. Ìwọ gangan ní problem o. And the main problem with MFM. Know that and no peace. Maybe when you realize that you are the major cause of everything, you stop. Or don't you settle to the parity or accumulate to have better into so wrong by like make it make sense now. Who that now? Teba shin coin. Teba feki bas bizma shele. O man for poloshini. Like it's obvious that you just want this thing to continue. It's not good though. Okay. Ìyálóde ṣe Adéwálé ti ṣe tán ni àbádéwálé fẹ́ jẹun àbádéwálé ti.
It's not good o orí ẹ̀ ló máa dà lẹ́sẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń já àwọn ìròyìn sẹ́ orí ẹ̀ ló máa já sí ọmọ ahẹ́ǹdì everything torí ẹ̀ àtòrí platform yẹn sẹ́ ọlọ́run ajé kó continue pingu àìtò òun ẹ̀ ṣe olórí burúkú yẹn continue gbogbo orí ẹ̀ ló máa já sí olóògbé ṣe èrè ni.
Nígbà tí ẹ gan ti ń regret pé òun lọ sí platform ẹ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn cause àwọn nǹkan tó sọ gan make sense. Gbogbo àwọn kí lorúkọ tó ń pariwo ń sìn tó ń dárúkọ máa yẹn ń sìn àwọn Gani ẹ̀ ń sìn. Tó bá mú ẹni ẹ sọ wò ó ní láìka táwọn ẹ máa ṣe fún TikTok ìgbà ẹ gangan ní Jingle ṣe máa face wàhálà. Àwọn èèyàn mọ̀yán drag ní TikTok táwa ìwò TikTok go do for am himself no go. Bàbá yẹn kan máa rí pé picture òun fly ni. Kò ní mọ ibi tó ti ń wá so make you just know wetin you dey do tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe content náà no problem má worry èmi dẹ̀ lè fún ẹ content kan kó fọ́kọ ẹ ṣe content àbí kí ló fi ọkọ ẹ ní boxer gígan ẹ tó máa ń wọ boxer kan fún 3 months ṣọkọ ẹ gan máa ń wọ̀ báyìí because tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ 18 hours jọ time wo ló máa wẹ̀ time wo ló máa jẹun time wo ló máa fi bond pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ.
Ṣé ọkọ ẹ̀ tó lọ sí beach tó wọ boxers ní beach ni.
wèrè ni má wèrè ìwà sí wèrè ìwà sí
mo kàn ń ro gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀ náà ni pé báwo ni ẹ ṣe táwọn yẹn máa dá bàbá ọmọ ọ̀tá bí bọ́lí bí ṣe máa ń sọ pé wọ́n ń kùnà máa ń pè kó máa yẹ pé wọ́n ń kùnà ń pè lóòótọ́. Olóṣì wèrè ọkọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ 80 hours ṣé ó ń wẹ̀ ṣá ṣé ọ̀bọ ẹ̀ náà ń sùn dáadáa báyìí pé ó ti ń ní kíní o èèyàn máa níwá kó pọ̀ cause ṣé o mọ bí mo tiẹ̀ ti wá confirm pé fẹ̀mí ẹ ti ya wèrè pé lady yẹn ò normal aṣọ tó wọ̀ tó fi ya picture yẹn tó wá fún ṣé o rí gbóbìnrin ní ẹni báwo wá ṣe múra báyẹn táwọn obìnrin bá wọ jọ́gà sọ orí bóyá máa ń wọ ni lọ wọ bàtà tó fi ń train ní stadium bàtà táwọn àwọn òzì ń wọ̀ tó fi ń jọ́gì lòwò náà kó sí o to fly lace bàtà lójú ara rẹ̀ ti múra tán báyìí ìwọ ìkan ló lọ wọ boot lórí gown mi ò mọ bí tó ti rírun àwọn múra wèrè yẹn mo èyí ni mo ṣe discover nǹkan tí o fi ní problem pẹ̀lú tèmi wo bí lady yẹn ṣe dress lórí life tó wà níbi tó ti ń advertise gold ẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ wo bó ṣe ra dress ó tún fún wọn ní heart ó look nice ó look okay bọ̀ ìwọ ó look okay rí lójú mi ìjọ tó kun make up fún ẹ náà ojú ẹ̀ ṣe ń wọnú ara wọn ni wà ó kàn ṣáà wà ṣá ṣé kò ṣu ẹ ní ṣáyẹ ti bàjẹ́ tó bá yẹn.
Godson sórí makeup yẹn kí makeup yẹn tó lè dúró wọ́n ti ṣe photo wọ́n ti photoshop pa wọ́n ti photoshop makeup yẹn pa.
Apart from that picture apart from that photo ẹ̀dúró ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́ ẹjọ́ obìnrin tẹ wà bíbá láti ẹjọ́ gba ó lẹ́mẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ last year yẹn náà. Mọ́ǹtì wo ni
over one year Bolivi.
no ẹjọ́ mọ́ǹtì wo ni ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ yẹn nígbà yẹn.
ajẹ́ mi ò mọ bóyá June àbí July ló ṣe
láti ìgbà yẹn picture ẹyọ kan tí olórí burúkú yìí máa ń post ni
ó dẹ̀ ti
ṣé
lọ
láti ìgbà yẹn ò ṣe makeup lẹ́yìn yẹn ni ò ṣe irun míì lẹ́yìn yẹn ò ṣe kankan míì lẹ́yìn yẹn. ìyẹn nìkan ni ọkọ mo ní ọkọ mo gẹ̀ẹ́tì ìwọ ìtún lágbára o big gẹ̀ẹ́tì ẹ̀ ìtún lé o.
after that time MFM dẹ̀ ti ṣàkàntó 15 profile picture ẹnìkan ni kí ló dé. picture yẹn máa padà sá kúrò lórí fóònù ẹ̀ níjọ́ kan ni pé mi ì ṣe mọ́ àbí kì í.
ìwádìí ọgbà mi lè ṣe é lọ.
ó kàn máa wá picture lórí fóònù ẹ̀ máa rí pé òun rí picture ti já pa irọ́ àlọ́ ò ṣe mọ́ tó fẹ́ pa. ibi tó stupid yìí tó bá tún bí lákàntì wọ́n ti block yẹn àbí ó yá jẹ́ kí fún ẹ good luck mọ́mí good luck yẹn wọ́n tún fún lákàntì picture yẹn náà ló tún fi sí bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ló wá dé ìfẹ́ pa picture.
ìwà inú romi dátẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀la inú romi ìwà inú romi inú romi.
wọ́n tẹ̀ra mọ́ picture ẹ̀ bí pé picture ẹnìkan ló yà tó dáa jù láyé.
òun nìkan ni o a dẹ̀ máa bú yàrá ní ọmọ ìgbèrè yẹn tọ́mọ ìgbèrè yẹn tọ́mọ ìgbèrè yẹn.
Àdùkẹ́ bẹ́tà ẹ̀ olórí burúkú Àdùkẹ́ bẹ́tà.
ọjọ́ ọba gba Àdùkẹ́ máa ń dé ìdájọ́ ọba kejì rẹ̀.
ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ success ìmúra wèrè pọ̀ fún àmì ìjọ ọmọ success náà wọ bàtà.
òun àtọmọ sórí mẹfẹ àtọmọ fẹlẹ àwọn méjì rẹ sórí kó wọ́n pọ̀ báyìí ọmọ fẹlẹ olòṣì àlùpàìdà àti ọmọ olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè tó máa ń bùjá ẹ̀ àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn nǹkan kan náà làwọn mẹ́ta ṣàkó àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn pọ̀ kó wọn sínú ìgbìmọ̀ kan náà.
ẹfẹ̀fẹ̀ ọmọ olórí burúkú olóṣì ọmọ success àbí kí náà porúkọ wẹrẹ ẹ náà òun náà múra bí àwọn ayakìlà àwọn múra àwọn pípù yẹn kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀kan pa wá ní TikTok a ti bá àwọn èèyàn tó gbọ́ TikTok o ó dẹ̀ lọ wọ gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ bàtà nu snow bàtà tó jẹ́ pé nu snow gidi náà máa ti wọ̀.
ní ìwà yìí.
olórí burúkú ó múra bí bọ́lá bí ẹ̀ wéré wo ènìyàn ọlọ́run yẹn kò sí problem ìyálòdì ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ kọ̀ǹtínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ káfá gbọ́ wèrè náà. ó dẹ̀ lọ múra bí wèrè ó dẹ̀ fóònù ṣòkòtò èèyàn kan ní ẹlẹ́kùjé.
Galaxy, you be bad girl.
Okay.
You be bad girl.
Yomi tí bá African TV bá fi lè sọ fún mi pé warrant of arrest wà tí African TV sọ tó dẹ̀ fi style sọ date except tó bá jẹ́ after ìgbà tí mo béèrè ló jáde tó bá jẹ́ within ìgbà tí mo béèrè ló ti jáde ọ̀rọ̀ máa tẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yọ́
olóṣì
nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni.
olóṣì olórí burúkú African TV dẹ̀ ti wá dé jọ torí Ọlọ́run ṣé warrant dẹ̀ wà òpònú ní ẹ ọ̀dẹ̀ wọn warrant of arrest àbí kí ló pe ìsọnà ló pe náà so ọmọ ọlọ́pàá gbé warrant of arrest síta wọn ò ní publish ẹ ṣé òpònú ní ẹ ni okay tí warrant of arrest bá wà kí ló fẹ́ ṣe ó fẹ́ drag Wunmi èní ló ti ń drag ẹ ni ṣé èní ló ti ń drag ẹ girl you stupid man girl you. What?
It's not dead.
What is dead?
It's not.
What?
Where? So where you don't go jail, come back. People they go jail, come back. If I'm guilty of what I'm saying, I'll be expecting your love letters in jail. If I'm innocent and I'm justified, I'll still come back and say more truth. So that's what it is. Okay, Sarah.
Thank you, Mr. African TV. It's Richie here. I just want to, based on what you explained about the, what's Barbara? I say he has left now.
Sorry, I don't hear you. Based on what I said, what Richie? Sorry.
Based on what you mentioned, what you said about the warrant of arrest, you said there's a lot of warrant of arrest, that there's a lot of them, and then the person that we actually focusing that, okay, is there a warrant of arrest for Wumi?
Richie, specifically for people like you, and I came up because I saw you in the comment section. So don't.
No. It's the other way around actually. I left and I came back when I saw you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, the point is this. So many warrants are out there. I saw warrants. I did not read the names. Do you hear me? They read names off to me, even names that I've never heard of.
Okay.
The four-letter word that everybody is saying, there's a fourth person in that house. There's a fourth person in that house. Four-letter word. There's a four-letter word name in that house. The name was revealed. I had a very good time with the officers. We had a very good investigative moment. They expressed their discomfort about their warrants being publicized when they are not even ready to execute. They expressed their grief. But naturally everybody has a right to petition anybody. If I want to petition my dog, I can do that, and I'll be the one paying for a lawyer to represent my dog. Hey, Josie, I love my dog. You they eat too much.
Another question I wanted to ask you. You made mention that police are not happy with Yomi, for example. And
sir,
I'm just sorry.
You see, you're smarter. I'm in a legal suit.
Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay.
Fresh taste for 7 days. I'll craven milk, as pure as the place it comes from.
I didn't call
I'm not involved.
Hold on, sir. Please, no insults. Comment section. If you have any question you want to ask him, you can send your request and come and ask him. Don't insult him. If you've not hear from his own side of the story. So if you have any question to ask him, he's still here. You send your friend request and ask your question so that you can know.
I wouldn't appreciate insult on African TV. Let's not do that. Please.
Okay.
I'm only asking questions. I'm not actually here to attack African TV. I'm in full support of the validation that he has done today. And this is what we discussed before. And I'm only asking this question just to get more clarity. I understand the fact that for the legal proceedings that you don't want to mention names, and I appreciate that. But what I'm actually thinking of is when you said the police are saying they're not happy with X, Y, and S, Y, and Z. And I'm just thinking that with the whole situation, what has been happening for justice for Mohbad, I'm just thinking the police, relationship between the police and the public, right? It's like a Russian roulette. We don't necessarily have to be friend with them at this moment. And at the same time, we can be friends with them if they're doing the right thing. This is what I actually wanted to point out. But obviously, you are privy to a lot of information that are beyond most of us, right, from public view. But I like the fact that the way you mentioned it, that there's a lot of warrants, and that you mentioned one salient point, which is really good for part of the validation. You actually cited the name of the third or maybe the fourth person involved, which is a good thing. And from this point, I have to say, kudos to you, honestly speaking. This is where I'm standing. Kudos to what you have done, and I hope that continues. And at the same time, I'm not getting be negative about your me. You know, people work differently, like I said, and what you're doing is wonderful. And for me personally, I appreciate that. So we continue to do so. And I don't want to talk about this legal thing because it's beyond me. And I don't have that legal background on how to handle things. But I can just say that thanks for your time. Yeah,
I appreciate you. The words of advice and encouragement is good enough for me. Thank you. It's good to know that some people still have their head on their shoulder and their brain in their head. Their brain is not sold out to gully lights. There are so many gully lights, and for all you gully lights, maybe I'm doing this for you because you're the ones being hurt. You're the ones being taken advantage of. Your emotion. Your psychic. Your false gaiety meaning pretentious happiness. Pretend to be happy, pretending to be getting something when you're actually being lambarded. I think after Mohbad, it's you that we're fighting for. Mohbad is gone, but you're still alive. So for you gully lights, come out of the gully land, I beg. That's all I'll tell you. Thank you.
Very quickly, the TSA wants to come up. If you find that, by the way, please.
Who wants to come up?
TSA.
Mark Wick, who have I insulted? Who have I insulted? Look, if you don't understand metaphor and you don't understand words, don't call everything an insult. And if we really want to go into insult, nobody's above insults. I'm insulted every day. I'm insulted every minute of the day. I'm probably the most insulted person after Baba Mohbad, or maybe even more than Baba Mohbad. So if I throw one or two back, you want to petition me, bring it on. And back to what was this?
I want to hear the updates of today. I know you said this earlier before people came in. So if you can brief them again about the update of today when you went to Dazzle too.
The update is so many people have a warrant. The police showed me several documents of warrant. I did not read the names because prior to them being disgusted at people flying around saying warrant this, warrant that. And they gave me examples straight from the police mouth. It's like we want to go and catch armed robber and we start telling the armed robber we're coming. That is defeating the purpose of the police. And this made me happy because it's one of the things that we're fighting for. You don't go out there flaunting, saying you have warrant, blah, 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 this, you know. There are things that only
Oh my God.
you gotta love Biscoff that mature people don't do. And one of them is discrediting the Nigerian police or making their job more difficult. So the police already told me. We had a lovely conversation about the social media and all the activities. And even using the police word, they said if we want to announce that we have a warrant, not even the PPRO, not even the big guy, they say it will come from our own section, our own PRO from our section. So we didn't send anybody to be out there running around for us. So if those guys lock me up tomorrow, I've gotten what I came there for. How is the police handling this? What does the police know about what's going on the social media? From command to Panti to zone 2, which is the biggest office for the region. They have said this, so many officers, not one. And today we had about 10 officers in the meeting. My lawyer was there. And they affirmed everything that I've been crying about. The presentation, the mannerism, the delivery of what we are doing on social media. So, after they have told me that, they now show me a bunch of warrants, even search warrant day, arrest warrant day. Now, am I the one now to come and start giving names based on what I've been privy to today, knowing that these guys are not happy? So I will not investigation by giving you names, but let the wise ones know. So many people have warrants in this matter, and police is taking their time to execute. And we should not be the spokesperson for them. We should let them do their job in their professional way. My only involvement with police is if you bring them a file, evidence, and they refuse to work on it, you can speak on that. But to generalize police behavior or to jeopardize police investigation is counterproductive. And again, another update I discovered today, lots of evidence have been destroyed. Destroyed by the way, immaturity of the handling, whether deliberate or lack of experience, or just sheer immaturity. The golden egg was put in your hand. Before it got to the police, the golden egg had broken. So when I was talking about immaturity, people would say, oh, you're being insulting. Today I heard more of immaturity that I was complaining about. Some evidence are gone. Whether they were real evidence or fake evidence, they are Gone, capital red letter gone, because of my fine baby face. So you see, all our work, all our cries is being thwarted by some people, whether deliberately or immaturely. And if it's deliberate, be more careful. Everybody be more careful, because you don't know who they have sent out. They don't know who they have sent out. And not all that glitters is gold. Not all that glitters. Some of us that stink, we are the raw gold, unrefined, not even seen. Because raw gold, you have to sieve, you have to walk, tool to say, wow, this is a gem. Because we are in our raw, natural state. We are not sugarcoating, we are not sweet talking, we are not manipulative. I don't know how to be manipulative. That is why Paparano say African TV can never be a fucking politician. Some of you say, now everything I package now. African TV, go package yourself, sir. Package your own too now. And let this one do it. Go package your own too. Package your own. I know the package. See me as I am. You don't like me, totally to bye-bye. I'm not in competition. I'm not paying to be liked. I'm not going to be paid to be liked. But on this justice that I have put my soul, my body, my mind, I will speak the truth. And when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But for the better part, Paprano was asking on his platform, oh yeah, what has African TV done? Gone. What is African TV for? Some nimwits, numb-not, professor-looking, loud-talking come up. Hey, African TV is our fun. It's not cultured. It's not cultured. It's not cut. You're cultured, but you cuss back at Baba Mohbad. You're cultured, you cuss back at a man. You're cultured, you get into a platform where you are raining curses at people. Is that the culture they taught you in your village? You would have the audacity to talk about me being cultured? Me, I know the fake am. If you say love you, I say I love you more. You say hate me, I'll say fuck you too. But nobody will come and talk love, 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 love. But you go to the other side, you're full of it. You're saying a man is not cultured. You, a woman, are you even supposed to be on social media gallivanting? If you are cultured, you belong to a man or you are raised by a decent family. Are you supposed to be on social media? Most of our women coming up here showing their asses off. Is that culture? Are you cultured? You come up here, they curse another person, papa. You come up here, they curse another person, wife. You come up here, they lie on another person, wife. They carry people picture. You call yourself cultured? A man, a young person will be insulting.
I have another one.
Person. Housewives will come up here and act like they are not accountable to anybody. And you call that cultural and civilized. But when you
on the recapping on the police, recapping on the police preliminary report. Then they put Tribune, OPC distance self from controversies over Mohbad's death.
I was beginning to like, if this person is actually legit, all his behaviors will not be showing all this nonsense. I never knew, it's actually, my concerns were actually genuine. Thank you, Prince Damola. I'm going to be responding to all the criminality of that young man. It's not even a young man. It's one old irresponsible adult. Number one, we're not on the same league because I just realized that, number one, that he has committed so many crimes against the law of the land by parading himself as a registered, approved NGO, and as a matter of fact, writing at the behest of our own petition, not knowing that this person is committing a serious crime against the federal government and against the laws of the land, because it is important for us to know that it is a criminal offense for you to operate an NGO when you don't have express approval from the CAC.
Love is not for anybody who changes his principles.
Listen to this first.
Depending on whom he is dealing. That is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles, depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
That is the words of a great legend, Nash, a world hero, a justice fighter, a social justice crusader. Nelson Mandela, he said, any man or any person who changes his or her principles depending on whom he is dealing with is not fit to be a leader. But I heard this particular man, though he has nothing to offer, to be honest with you. I mute Mikey, about to come on.
I'm happy, no.
mi ì mọbi tí wọ́n ti kóra wọn jọ gbogbo wọn tó ní àrùn ọpọlọ àwọn kan náà ní Roman Empire time.
Individual.
Somebody wakes up.
Crazy people.
Ó lè jẹ́ pé dókítà kan ló kú tó ń tírìtì gbogbo wọn tó dá wọn lẹ̀.
Ó possible because àwọn tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Sanwó-Olú àríṣẹ́ ṣe. Okay, ẹ̀wẹ̀rù Rotimi ń sìn. Rotimi has been going around for the last 2 months with glitch of evidence.
Bàbá wa.
President.
Ìmì ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sán ni mú ló ta sí mi létí. King White babaláwo èké ló ń tọ́jú wọn. Òun gan-an rẹ̀ ti ya wèrè ń sìn. Ṣe rí pé wèrè láti púpọ̀. Ọba àwọn tó ń wèrè. So ó di dandan kọ́ pọ̀.
Àwọn mélòó lẹ wá rò bí babaláwo yẹn dálẹ̀ tó ń tọ́jú King White Rush.
Èrò pọ̀.
Wọ́n ti pọ̀ jù.
Èrò pọ̀.
Ẹ mú látòrí adé ní.
Wèrè ti gbàgbóró báyìí. Wèrè ti gbàgbóró.
A máa rúbọ, a máa ṣe tutù ní ẹ.
Màmí sleep kèmí tí mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọlé dé. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Lanet colleague yín ń kọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà Ayélálà àárí láti jọ yìí.
Ta ni ẹ?
Àwọn hope to her for kidnapping that they will raise a case of kidnapping against her.
It's really funny.
Okay. I almost wanted to say something to her. Then I read on her profile that she says she's a relationship expert, she is a coach, she's this, she's that.
Okay, like Lege Miami.
Like Lege Miami and motivator. And the thing is, people there actually believed that is the case. But you and I know that this lady is a lone parent. She has a full legal right on her child. By that, she can take her child anywhere and everywhere without anyone stopping her.
They're just being not just naive, they're just being stupid.
That's what I wanted to use. Stupid.
They're just being stupid because in the first place, Josie has no rights whatsoever to or on Liam. As it stands today, Omawumi Cynthia is the sole parent of Liam, meaning she can do and undo anything as long as it is in the best interest of Liam. That's all she needs to show. That what I'm doing is in the best interest of Liam. Josie is with relationship to Liam. Josie is a meddlesome interloper. Ẹ má bínú Mọ́mí Àdùnní.
Ẹ má bínú.
Also, can we also stress the fact that even if as a grandparent, as an auntie, as an uncle, even if you have a relationship with a child that is being brought up by a sole parent, you do not have any legal rights except you have been appointed by a court and you'll be given the guardianship. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you've been given guardianship, then yes, you might make some decisions on that child. But that is a long process that the court would have actually deemed the sole parent not fit in whatever aspect. But as it stands, she is mentally, physically, and financially able to look after her child. So there is no one